What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I have some new news concerning Adrien the Problem Broner. Adrien the Problem had a solution for his drastic weight loss. If you look at the thumbnail, of course, I will give you another clip at the beginning of this video, as you guys saw, as well as the end, if you make it to the end. So more power to the ones that do. But Adrien Broner has shredded at least 30 pounds. Okay, and a lot of people see Adrien Broner grinding in the gym, working the mitts. They see him looking in great shape now, but they don't know where he came from. Let me tell you guys something. Adrien Broner, I didn't even recognize him. I looked at that first picture to the left. I looked at the first picture to the right. I'm watching it right now, and I'm seeing Adrien Broner looks like a totally different person. I mean, a totally different person. You know, and I know it's the name of the game when you can, in fact, shred because of the profession. Boxing, that's no secret. A lot of fighters, they are 180 pounds and they have to make 140, 135 even. A lot of these guys, 147. And they have to cut massive amounts of weight, but that takes huge dedication, you know? And it's like, it makes you want to ask, what's your secret? You know? And the funny thing about Adrien Broner, a lot of people look at this guy. Yes, he's street. Yes, he's cocky and arrogant. But then again, people don't realize that that same attitude comes with a lot of other things. You know, when Adrien Broner does anything, it's going to come to the forefront. You know, and a lot of those things that he does, they're really small things. You know, I mean, that nightclub thing was pretty serious, but not as bad as what people thought it was. You know, but back to his gym regimen, he knows how to cut that weight. I mean, he is shredded. He looks like, he looks as though he never was that big. You know what I mean? And it's crazy. And then the only way I knew who this guy was, this guy looks like the AB on the left. He looks like a older rapper. The only way I knew who he was because he had the same tattoos. That's the only way. And I'm thinking to myself, like, wow, wait, that is AB. Because I mean, I see the chain and he's all smiling and stuff like that. But dude, he's fat. And one thing Adrien Broner has to realize and he has to understand, and this is one thing that we can see in the future. Adrien Broner's father is a big dude. Because I always wondered, I'm like, well, damn, Adrien Broner doesn't look anything like his dad 5-6 years ago. But looking at this picture to the left, you can tell the genes are kicking in. The genes are shining through. The genes are dominant, okay? And I see his dad to the left now. You know, because his dad was no stranger to the dinner table, the snack table, the junk food table. He was no stranger to any of that. And you could see that from looking, because I used to see his father. His father was rooting him on and stuff. I'm like, damn, there's a big dude. Adrien Broner don't look shit like him, but he does now. So for future references, when you see AB now, I mean, when you see him now, or you see him, let's say in 5 years, he more than likely is going to start looking like his father if he doesn't find a way to keep the weight off of him, because it's genetic. And you look at someone like Adrien Broner, he's not that tall. Adrien Broner is what, 5'8"? No, God, no, 5'7"? 5'7", 5'8", maybe. He's like Floyd's height. If you're that tall, if you're that short, rather, you can't afford to be big. You can't afford to eat, you know, versus someone 6'2", 6'3". You know, they can always fill in, but a guy that's short, you don't really have anywhere to go but side to side. You know what I mean? Because when you start filling in, that's where you're going to go. Like, where does a balloon go? It, you know, it inflates, right? And that's going to be Adrien problem. It's going to be Adrian's other problem, right? Is keeping that weight off. But, you know, I think I looked through the keyhole in the future of how Adrien would look when he's older. But the good news is, though, he's able to cut that weight. He looks in great shape. I wish nothing but the best for him, because I think he just needs to focus. I think whatever mental stronghold that's in his mind, it needs to break so he can get back on track. But at this point, he might be just doing it for the money. You know what I mean? But anyway, you guys tell me what you think of Adrien Broner's drastic weight loss. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace.